that brings us to my second question. What character is being best adapted? The character in the series, and what character have we been presented with that you think has
That's a
been
great
adapted the
question,
best?
dude. That's a great question.
Yeah,
Dang. Oh, you on one today, dude.
yeah, man. And I got a follow up to
Damn it.
that too. Yeah,
Who's the best? Who's the best? Um, I really like old boy who does Usopp an awful lot.
he did a great job.
I think they've done a good
I like
job
Usopp. Yeah,
with the Usopp.
he might
Uh,
not be as goofy as he is in the
no, no,
in the manga slash anime, but he's
yeah,
got the
but
spirit. Yeah, he's got the spirit.
oh yeah, oh yeah, and I do like that Sanji.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that might be my dude.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
might be my dude. Sanji is
Yeah, I
nice, man.
do.
I like what's his name?
I do.
Something. What's the actor's name?
Who? Taz Skyler.
Yeah, Taylor, he did a great job. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Sanji was
And
probably my
oddly
number
enough, I'm
one.
gonna tell you, I liked Zoro better this season than I did the first season. But I'm gonna go with I might go with Sanji. I might go
Okay,
with
I'm with
Sanji's
you
my
on that.
favorite.
I'm with you on
He's
that. And I
pretty good.
give.
Mr. Nye was pretty. I don't know. They've been hitting some parts. They've been doing. They did all right this year.
He did. Yeah, I go with that.
But I'm gonna
Uh,
go Sanji. Final answer.
What was
Final answer.
Sanji? And I'm gonna give a shout out to oddly enough Vivi. I'm gonna give her some shout out.
Oh yeah, she did pretty well.
She did good. She did good. And Nami's Nami. She did a good job.
Nami,
Well,
she's great. But see, ultimately, and then I know I'm gonna get these sexist claims, and I can tell you, my statement is true for everybody, all. But it's because the young lady, I think her name is Emily Rudd, who they
yeah,
cast to be Nami. She's 30 years old.
yeah, she is. She's about 30, 33.
Nami's
Yeah,
supposed to be 18, and I'm just like,
yeah. And it takes
not
3 years to make it.
everybody's about 30. I mean, everybody's older than what they should be, y'all. Don't be
Luffy, the
coming for me,
youngest one in
Dave.
there. I mean, he about 22. I think 22, 23.
Oh yeah,
Luffy.
what's
Yeah,
his name? Miyaki.
yeah. I think he about
No, yeah,
23. He the
yeah, yeah, yeah. He
youngest.
the only
Yeah,
one that's in that that's
and it take
close to
about
that range.
3 years
Yeah,
to make a
man.
season. So she put maybe about 40 by the time you get to end the
I'm
story.
trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, like
uh,
all of them. I
yeah,
mean, but
yeah,
I think she's really good as Nami. Like
yeah.
I really like her. So
And and I got to give a shout out to the voice actress with Chopper,
no,
just because that's just
uh,
cute as all get out. But the lady did a good job. Now the follow up to that is which is the most troublesome adaptation in your mind? And I'm gonna tell you flat out, mine's a Zorro. And it doesn't
Zoro.
come out. It doesn't come out until I listen to the Japanese version of the Netflix. You know the Japanese what you call them?
You just talking about you using the old school cast with the
No, but and
dude.
it's not because the Zorro is not that one note. You know what I mean? He's been reduced to kind of like brooding monosyllabic guy. You know what I mean?
I agree with that, and he wasn't
Zorro
quite
has
there.
more personality than that.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
wasn't there at this stage of the story, and not he becomes sterner as the stakes and the things increase. He
right?
becomes, but yeah, he's a lot sillier
In the
in the
early
beginning of
before,
the story.
yeah,
I agree
yeah,
with you.
and
I
he
agree
still
with
maintains his seriousness in terms of being a swordsman and wanting to do
you.
this, that, and the other. But he's got more personality
I agree.
than what he's being portrayed as right now. I'm not saying the dude's doing a bad job. He's reading the lines that they gave him.
He's
You
rocking the
know,
blood. I'm trying to tell
he's
you, like
doing it. I mean, he's not bad. I'm just saying that that's not my Zorro. You know what
well,
I'm saying?
I'm just. They gave him lighter moments though this season. In his
Yeah,
defense, like that bit in the whale. Where Nabu
yeah,
mentions the uvula. That that
yeah. That was a good one.
that
That
was
was a
nice,
good one.
and he really hit that joint where um, on that little garden
Well,
where he when he
homegirl, what's her
trapped
name?
in
Miss,
the
who was that? Miss,
in the huh?
Miss with the paint. What's her name? I forget what her code name is. Miss.
Oh,
Oh, no, no. Golden Week,
Golden Week.
Miss Golden Week. Put the paint on him. He up there laughing and stuff. He did, yeah.
I'm
All
talking
I'm
about
saying
that
is
bit where number three, Mr. Three has him trapped in the
over there
wax,
with
and
the
he's like, I'm
wax
gonna pose.
clothes. Yeah, they hit that. They
That,
hit that. I give
that
him that.
was
I give
nothing.
him that.
You know, I mean, I'm with you. He a
Powerful
bit
Pine. Yeah. Not
he's a
that he
little
did a
harder.
bad job. He didn't do a bad job. He's just that's not my Zorro. You know what I'm saying? I
I
need a little bit more out of him.
okay.
So okay, so that's it. So we got our favorite adaptations, troublesome adaptations. Our third question is the budget keeping up with the expanded lore, be it the devil fruits, locations, action scenes. Do you think the budget is supporting?
I mean,
The,
I'm gonna say I think so. So I think, and I don't know. I think they're doing a better job because the budget, the first season, you know, the setting seemed small. It
yeah,
felt not filled in, and I don't know that I recall feeling that way watching the second season. So
okay.
I feel like they, you know, and it's probably about the same. It probably really is, you know,
It
about the
might, yeah.
same. But they did a better job in terms of presentation this season because it just didn't feel as lackluster to me. So I was very impressed with what
Okay.
they were able to accomplish. And I know they spend a pretty penny on this show,
I think it's
but
they said around
I was
18 million a
18 million an
episode
episode,
per
something to
episode,
that effect. Yeah. So
which
I don't
is
know. I felt like they did all right this season. Where were you at on it?
I think certain things. I think Drum Island, the
Mm-hmm.
final fight seemed a little cramped,
Okay.
and
Because it was
specifically Luffy and Warpole.
okay.
The outdoor stuff with Zoro and Dalton, was outdoors. It was whatever. And we know that in the manga anime, Warpole and Luffy are fighting on the plateau of the outside the castle in the
Yes.
plateau, on the plateau of that, whatever that thing is, whatever that high thing is, whatever. I ain't gonna say mountain, but whatever that thing is. So there was more space. So fighting inside the castle felt a little cramped to me. And
Yeah.
overall, the fight was a little wonky to me. It was a little. It was kind of like they were trying to make it work. They were, you got three, four people fighting in the same area. Like Chopper and Sanji is fighting these two dudes over here, and in basically in the same room. I guess Vivi and Luffy are fighting Whirlpool. It was seemed a little cramped to me, but you couldn't.
Oh,
It was, but I can't say what they should have done otherwise. You know what I mean? So I can't really fault them. And I kind of wanted that flag on top of the castle, but they put it in. You know what I mean?
I
I wanted
mean,
him on top of the castle with the flag.
I mean,
Say take the cannonball hit on top of the castle, and keep that flag flying. That would have worked a little better for me, but they did what they had to do. Uh,
yeah. I think that's where it's at. You know, I
eh,
mean, I'm with you on that one, but I was able to be like, they making do.
yeah, and same with kind of like with Whiskey Pete. Zoro basically killed
Oh,
all
he
them
was all
dudes
through
in
that.
one room. He did it basically in one room,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
opposed to in the manga he was running around all kind of places, offing these dudes or whatever. But I mean, what else could they do? Again, so I can't. But they were smart in that they had the fights going on different levels of the bar.
levels.
So it was
Yeah,
a
oh,
floor
yeah,
level.
yeah.
He went up the stairs. So I ain't mad at that. I would say that the budget's keeping up with the story,
I think so. I actually think so.
and the devil fruits. Like I said, it's just only going to get worse. I mean, in terms of the complexity of having to keep up with these devil fruits. I think they did a
Yeah.
good job with Mister Three. I think they
Okay.
did.
Yes.
Again, what else were they going to do? They did a great job with Mister Three.
Hmm.
I gotta give him props with Chopper for to a certain extent. His big
Yeah.
his human form I thought was kind of. a little wonky, but
I mean, that's that's practical effects. So
yeah, it was. So I
yeah,
can't, I can't get mad at that. Who else? In terms of
what you think of
who
Smoker?
Smoker, I thought they did a good job.
Yeah, so I
I
mean,
was
there's
shocked.
hope.
I was
There's
shocked.
hope. So I mean, that's Loja power.
Yeah.
So
So when you start getting into the Logia powers, there's
yeah,
going to be some work.
hmm
But yeah, I was impressed. I was impressed. And I was kind of impressed with how they portrayed. I mean, technically, we still don't know how his powers work, but Dragon. In terms of
yeah,
you thinking it's got something to do with wind or storm.
the
It's
storm.
got to be
Yeah,
the
yeah,
storm fruit because he's
yeah.
controlling lightning
Something,
and wind at the
something. Gotta
same
be the
time.
storm guy. Yeah,
Rain, lightning, wind. If it's not the storm fruit, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. So he's got
spoiler.
dragons. Got to be.
We still don't know what Dragon can do. Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't. We don't. I mean, but I do like the way he portrayed him. And his, I suppose that was his win.